You like it more with music, yeah? Okay. Yeah. After the song. Hey Lorenzo, which broker do you prefer? It's kind of yeah. Let's get it, fam. What's happening? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let's get the party started straight away, guys. I'm super excited for today's session. I cannot wait. Hope you guys are ready to rock and roll again. Yesterday we had a beautiful stream. Let's continue our journey here. Let's stay sharp. Let's follow our rules. And let's do whatever we need to do in order to gain momentum and to grow. You guys are all absolutely amazing. I love the message that I got yesterday. The commitment is absolutely incredible. Let me dive straight away into Discord as well, fam. Let me ensure that this is sorted. Let's see what we have here. Let's go into the Limitless Lounge and let's hang out there for a second. Right here, right there. All right. If you want to join the Limitless Lounge. We're going to have a conversation in a second here. That will be absolutely amazing. So if you guys are interested in that, you know exactly what to do here. Join us right there in Limitless Lounge here. Let's see what we have in the building today. Who do we have in the building? CPI is in 2 days. Nothing to worry about yet right now. We're going to talk about gold and the dollar. Let's see what we have in the building here. Beautiful. Matrix. My man, welcome back. Pios. Johnny.
My man, welcome back. Pios.
Joy. Gavino Academy, Gavin Dentis, RG is here. Love it. Let's see what else we have. Simon. Go Workout. Yes, sir. Ted S. Jolene. Tilward. You know that song, that Jolene song, by the way? Anyways, Light has amazing. Okay, let's get this party started here, guys. Very proud of you guys as well. One thing I wanted to really mention in our V3, of course, we have our Limitless 33. This is what we're setting up right now. And people are actively participating at this particular moment. In case you guys want to know what it is, we have it right here for you. It's the rules, okay? We're going to write down our daily goals. We're going to follow a strict diet. We're doing a workout a day, making sure we have at least some sort of, personal development as well, focusing on your body. Then read or listen to 30 minutes of an educational book, audiobook, whatever it is you prefer. And then, of course, our live trading session, backtesting session, whatever it is. So that's amazing. Really good. And people are doing their best right now. We're seeing Maarten. I want to give a big shout out to you. Also amazing here. Look at our man. Absolutely incredible. Getting ready, preparing, writing things down in our Discord, making sure following the daily buys. This is exactly what we need. So Absolutely amazing. Great that you guys are doing this here. Very proud of you guys for doing this. Justin as well, the man. You're doing it exactly. It's just incredible to see guys actually stepping up here. So a big shout out to them. In regards to gold, guys, who's ready for some gold? Some gold mention here. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Up or down? And I'll tell you what I think after. Also, guys, there we go. Zen, down, static, up, up, down. Very mixed, very mixed. Very, very mixed. Let's see what we have here. Very interesting. Okay, Bruce says down. Forex accounts is up. Gains his range, not worth the trade. That's an interesting one. We will show you in a second here. Okay, well, first of all, let's just go quickly to the weekend here. Okay. We closed, of course, our weekly candle, and we actually opened up quite bullish for gold, and we came down straight away. After that, we have been actually coming down consistently here. If you look here on the daily chart, guys, we are starting to now get to like dangerous territory. Okay, this is, in my opinion, what we call dangerous territory. Do take that in consideration. We have this downsloping trend line here, or upsloping trend line. We're starting to really hammer on that same trend now for a while already. We had that one touch, that two touch, that 3, 4 touches right there. Coming back again, seemingly looking to break down. However, it's not over yet because we have this whole range. All right, this is still a higher low. So this overall range is still what's holding us up right now. This range is giving us the support we need. And of course, besides that, we also have that expansion to the upside. So we have a higher high right here, as you guys can see. And now we're still creating potentially a higher low. So we're at the middle of that, that range that we're now seeing. And we're seeing also that if you look here on the downside, that we're kind of like facing some support as well here. So we have just so much support right now at this specific level. But at the same time, it is dangerous territory. All right. If we break down and we break below these levels here, then on the higher time frame, we could conclude that we could potentially look for lower targets, much lower targets for gold, actually. So for now, this doesn't have to be the case yet. So to look and short around this level for me personally, even then it's on the 1 hour, it's just not interesting enough for me personally right now at the moment. Why? Because we would short straight into support. And if you short straight into support and we hold up here, we're going to flip, we're going to reverse, and we're going to get stopped out. So I'm interested in longs if we can hold above this level here, because we have still created that higher high and we could create that higher low. We had a beautiful range. We had that expansion of that range, and we're now pulling back to that range. And these levels are all still there right below us. And that's at 1925, 1927. We have 2 strong levels here that we have to take consideration as well here. So at this specific moment here, I remain neutral, but I definitely do not want to see gold breaking down below. If that's the case, then we're going to see much lower targets for gold in my opinion here. But shorting gold here is not what we want to do. You don't want to short into support, and especially not when all of these different confluences are coming together. You're going to be one step behind here. So therefore, when we look at the dollar right now is in that upper resistance right here at this particular moment. We have this particular range right there. That's one layer. We came up. We actually had another range before we broke down. Now we're retesting that range right here. We're exactly at this specific moment at that specific high right here. I do think we're going to break through the zone, but the question is, are we going to break through this high right here? Are we going to break through that top of the 30-minute or 1 hour range right here? And if that's the case, then there is more chance that gold, of course, will break down at some point here right now. But because we're in that resistance area here, I do believe that we could flip and we could potentially see, you know, gold still coming up here. So if you take it to the 1 hour right now, what do we want to see here? Or 30 minute, whatever you want to call it. A higher high. I want to break this high. Number one, I just want to break this high here first. It's at 1935. If we create a higher high at this particular moment and we create some sort of pullback, yeah, I'm definitely interested in taking longs here already if the dollar aligns here fantastically. But for now, I do believe that we could still come down here at least towards by far the 1930, 1925 here. I would just be careful with shorting into support right now. That's my only thing. If you go up, fantastic. We will have a trade right there. And the last thing is what I wanted to show you is a trade that I took in the London session today. Of course, we trade the London not on YouTube live, but we had a trade for GJ here. And I think you guys know exactly what kind of trade I take here and what this is. And I would love to hear from you guys exactly what you guys see into the chat. And I'll remember your name and I'll maybe take this way for later on, if you know what I'm talking about. So let me know. What do we see here, guys? That's it. Same scenario, guys. Same scenario, okay? Let me highlight this one completely for you right now at the moment. Number one, we had a bigger range, okay? Bigger range right here. This is a bigger range on the 4-hour chart. We had a range right there, a super important one, something that I take very, very seriously. If you go to the 2-hour, I think it's a little bit more visible. Right here, we had this overall range here, and we came down, and eventually we showed that we actually bounced from a particular level, and this is the value area low. The value area low is right here. That's a bounce. You had that consolidation expansion. Eventually, we came back. After that rejection, we go to the 30-minute. We go to the lower time frames. What did we do under the value area low? We started to consolidate. After that consolidation, what did we do? We expanded. We came down. What happened after that pullback down? The value area low of the smaller range got hit perfectly on the spot. After that range, we came up again, but this time we broke above the value area low. It came to the point of control. And at the point of control, we sold off from here. After we broke that low, that was my confirmation to enter the trade, stop loss above, and then continue down. And down a lot, in my opinion, here. So I think this could turn potentially into a monster trade. Absolute monster trade. Hopefully making over 15 grand on this trade right here. Coming up, coming down, getting rejected. Consolidation, expansion, retracement. I say this over and over and over and over again. And I'm going to say it much more. So if you want to have more information about that specific indicator, the fixed volume profile, and these levels, go to this video, the only indicator you need when trading gold and Forex, because it really, really works. It really works. You just need to use it for the right pairs, the right moment. You need to be patient. You need to see a clear area of consolidation. But I explain everything in that video right there. I highly recommend to watch it here, because if we see a live trade on our New York streams and I see that range, I'll take it. However, that's just not always the case, okay? So that's the reason why we also have our other strategy. And we're looking at this as well here. So just for the clarification, that's the reason for that massive GJ trade right there. And that was just perfect. Okay, I hope that makes sense here. Is the GJ taken live on YouTube? No, this is on London. This was in London. Let's get back to gold here. So if we see what we do right now, and we're actually getting rejected here at this specific moment. And we're going to come down and we're breaking lows. Let's start with this low first. That's a good start. And gold breaks some highs here. We might see us taking a long to the upside. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Something above the 1936, something like that. That would be nice. That would be nice. Dollar breaking down, gold pushing up, breaking highs, and then looking for the continuation here. That will be good. We swipe the lows, and if you break the highs and we continue up here, we have some potential to the upside that we can take into consideration. So that will be amazing. Hello, how are you? I was busy in the last few days. Today is still possible to take some trade. Otherwise, next week we'll be probably active in trading. Love it, Ryan. Amazing. Welcome back, brother. And Sarko says, volume profile range is a bomb. Yes, and it's super undervalued. Super undervalued, in my opinion. Absolutely super undervalued here. Of course, the other reason was also the following. Okay, we had GJ as well here. Okay, so what we do... we had, sorry, not GJ, but the Japanese yen basket. We came up, we shoot down, we started to consolidate right at that level here. We expanded out that consolidation, point of control, came back higher, came back to that last area of the month, came back into that zone, tapped into the 70.5, 79% Fibonacci, broke the highs, closed above it. GJ, or the Japanese yen, is starting to look better. So the yen looks better. If the yen looks stronger, usually, of course, that's not good for GJ. If the British pound is consolidating or actually losing a little bit of momentum. Therefore, the Japanese yen basket confirmation was also there. And if you then align this with your volume profile, you can get very precise trades and very accurate entries as well here. I can see gold go to 1930. Yeah. Could be possible. Definitely, because we're not seeing a strong rejection yet for the dollar. The dollar so far is still coming up. Gold could come down a little bit here. However, if that's the case, then we're gonna face some serious support very soon. And it's gonna be hard to break that support, in my opinion. There are many things coming together here. So yeah, let's see how that goes here. So if we're gonna do, or if we're gonna take a trade for gold, we're only gonna look for longs for now, unless we're breaking major levels to the downside. That's the layer I'm looking for. So overall, if you go to the 30-minute, we're seeing that we're also building, you know, some liquidity to the upside, some buy side liquidity to the upside. So that's actually a good thing. If we close above it here, we break the trend and we close above it, we could look potentially for continuation to these highs here. And these were the highs where we talked about yesterday. These equal highs that were built up right there. Okay? Very, very nice. Very beautiful. If you can take these equal highs there, that will be an amazing target. That will be good. That will be good. Zapmat says, Lorenzo, nice to see you nearly after half of a year. You are my best, man. I hope to catch you soon on Bali. Take care. Wow. Appreciate it, brother. Shout out to you. We're gonna give this away to the community today. So I appreciate it, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back. We miss you, man. We miss you. If you're in Bali, let me know. Good evening. Yesterday you talked about candle wicks. Can you please explain how wick help us to take a trade? Yes, sir. So for example, what did we see yesterday? Yesterday, in yesterday's stream, we had a reaction of gold where you could see that there was no bottom wick. So we had that beautiful breakout. We had all these confluences. Everything came together perfectly. We wanted to take the trade, and then what happened? We broke out. We came up here. And we flipped. And the reason why we flipped, one indication for that potential flip was the fact that there was no bottom wick on this particular candle. For me, that is already a red flag. If I see that there is no bottom wick in this case here, yeah, we shoot up quite quickly, but we reversed already before the candle closure, and we closed it bearish. And after that, we just started to come down. So just have... use the fact that if you look for a potential move to the upside or downside, that you at least want to see some sort of wick towards that particular reaction. Another rule is what you can see right here. We opened up, we closed this candle bullish, but where's the bottom wick? What happened after that? indecisive candle, came back down to fill up that wick, and now we're kind of making that move again to the upside. So it seems to always come back to fill up that wick before moving forward. So this is something that you can take consideration here. Joe Line says it might just go down to test the low. We made the NFP, but don't think it will break and close below that level. Yeah, it's an interesting spot where gold is at right now. But I do believe with a little bit more downside potential for the dollar, from this range, we could potentially still see a move to the downside. But yeah, we could see, or to the upside, but we could see gold coming down indeed first right now, coming back towards the lower levels here. Dom, do you live in Bali? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No surfing today. Need to take a little break here, but we'll be back. We'll be back Thursday. Aswar says, I took the V3 membership today, but I'm not seeing the learning materials or videos. Please help me. You need to activate your role. So you need to make sure that your role is activated so you can see the other channels, the premium channels as well. And you will see all the channels there. If you can get it, man, open a customer support ticket right below, and we'll help you out in like a couple hours. You'll be good. Who has experience with the point of control already? Who has been working with the point of control a little bit? The fixed range volume profile here. If so, I know it's scary. I know it's scary, but it's crazily precise. Hard to find on YouTube as well, some really solid information about it in my opinion. Johnny says use it a lot. Amazing. DS says me. Sven says yes, it's working. Where would re-entries for GJB? I expect some sort of pullback here a little bit soon. So when we're reaching these highs here, I do expect some sort of pullback. So at this particular level, let's see how we react on this level here. We might even take a little trade potentially to the upside. So let's see. The yen is now coming closer to this first layer, which is this area of resistance. That's one layer. So if you're facing that resistance right there, we could potentially see a little bounce for GJ to the upside. We might be able to trade that. That's one layer. The other one is the Sunday open. The Sunday open is right there. So this is also an important level. That's the Sunday open right here. You're going to face some serious resistance right there as well. So I'm taking these levels very serious as well. The moment we get there, we could see a bounce for GJ coming back up. Might close off some of my profits already out and potentially enter a new trade. Already 200 likes. I think that's a record, man. 600 people watching in the first 20 minutes. I think that's amazing. Thank you guys. Keep it up. Let's smash up our like button here. Our goal is to go to the 34,000 subs this week. And we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting on track here. Yesterday around 300. So we're making sure that we're growing here as well. If you're new as well and you want to learn, you want to be part of a beautiful community here of individuals that are working, that are taking things very, very serious, then join ourselves in our Discord. Yeah, you will find out yourself here. You will find out yourself. Let's wait for some volume to come in, guys. That's it. I have a question, Lorenzo. You don't look at kill zones. That profit you can show high time frames like 1 hour daily. Kill zones, yeah, we look at kill zones sometimes. We're looking at the particular levels, yeah. At the Asian high low, London Lion Ho, for sure. Cowboy, good morning, Limitless family. I use that VP to always game changer. Welcome, Cowboy. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. What are you drinking? I'm drinking tea. Chip says you have just improved the way of analyzing charts so much. Very grateful for everything. Beautiful. This is all we're going to do every single day. So make sure you join us on a regular basis here around the New York Open. Perfect timing. That's the moment when we look at the market here. We're waiting for the volume to come in. And if the volume comes in, we anticipate on the volume coming in here. Besides that, what I'm here to do is to help you with the directional bias, okay? You can decide how you want to trade here. Of course, we're taking live trades all the time. We have our spreadsheet as well. If you want to look at our spreadsheet, it will pop up in the chat to see where we're at. But I'm here to give you the analysis, the directional bias, and the potential. And the levels you need to look out for sure. So what happened here with the dollar, by the way? Well, first of all, we opened bullish for the dollar. And this was during the Sunday Open. So we opened bullish. What happens then on a Monday? We came down. Okay? We tapped eventually into the Sunday Open. And we bounced from it. So when the market is opening up here, just mark down where the market opened. You have that tool. It's called the Sunday Open. You can find it in your indicators list if you're a MetaTrader. You probably have to do it yourself. But it's very simple. You draw a line and you know, okay, this is where the market opened. The moment you come up and you bounce there, you should always take that level in consideration. And that can give you already a much higher chance of a potential successful trade because you know that the Sunday Open is a highly confluential area. So if you know that the dollar index is in a zone like that, then you can directly look at the EUR/USD, at gold, and particular pairs that are interesting enough against the dollar to trade when you know that the dollar is potentially bouncing off from the Sunday Open right there. Very important one and can really help you with increasing your win rate when trading as well as in analyzing your charts here. By simply just writing down or highlighting where the market opened up. So what we do, we actually came up, we bounced back. Usually it's a very bullish sign for the week. So now we're actually moving further, but this is still the high where I want to see us holding or at least facing some resistance here to either come down and then look for continuation. But just this pullback will be enough for us to take a gold trade right here. Asmer says, dangers of watching every tick are twofold: over trading and increased chances of prematurely liquidating good positions. Yes. Absolutely. Dollar is strong because there is no federal rate hike. Yeah, well, that doesn't have to be have to do with the dollar strength. To be honest, this should actually be good for the market in general. But we're seeing now that the indices, the stock market, and that everything what we're currently experiencing right now with the S&P 500, we're kind of starting to top out here. So be aware on the daily that we're starting to top out right now. So this is absolutely the case, and we have to be aware of this right here. So it's an interesting moment we're living in right now. Still waiting for that flip, that pivot for the US30 coming down. Especially look at the S&P 500 here. Look at the bottom of the Nasdaq. The only way is up. Yeah, well, until it doesn't. That's the thing. Until it doesn't anymore, and it suddenly comes down here. So be aware. Do you ever trade the dollar yen? Not as much, to be honest. No, not as much. Not as much. Not as much. Not as much. GJ is breaking support. Yeah. Yeah, we're heading into the right direction here. We're gonna face some support right now. Right now. So important for me, I need to see right now how we're gonna react to this this particular level. The yen basket will help us out here. Go to the 50-minute, 30-minute. We're not there yet. Let's see how it goes. We're not there yet. So far, it's looking quite strong. Keep a close eye on it. Okay, gold had no top wick here on the 30-minute. No top wick. Sir, please activate subtitles. Unfortunately, I cannot when it's live. It has to be a stream after that. The moment the stream closes down, you will see it. No top wick. I see a little wicker on the top side for GJ. Yeah. Definitely a wick on gold too. So be aware. Be aware of this. What trades is placed right now? We're waiting here. We're waiting here for the market to give us a more of a direction. First of all, we're waiting for the New York Open. This will be in 25 minutes. It's the pre-open, we could say. Then we have more information. Right now, what we're seeing is that we're in a range. On the higher time frame we're facing, or we're coming close to relatively strong support. And the dollar is going to give us more information. We just broke to that first level. So that's a strong sign of the dollar here in what we're currently seeing. But this is where we're truly going to get tested here. This is where we're going to know what the dollar is going to do. If we break through it, I think there's a big chance that gold will come down and continue down. If we're going to face some resistance here and we started to look weaker, we might be flipping. And if we flip bullish, yeah, we take a trade straight away. What's that strategy that actually came true for you when you were still a newbie in trading? Well, it's actually not a strategy, but that was just understanding market structure very well. I put a lot of time, a lot of effort in understanding the basics, the foundation, which is of course the market structure itself. So, you know, higher highs, higher lows, and lower highs, how to make sure you understand this from a higher to lower time frame perspective very well. And I think that by itself already will give you such a tremendous amount of upbringing when already trading. Just by understanding market structure very, very well. And from there you can build on and you can build out, you know, other metrics, other variables. Market structure is the key foundation that you need to know here. Then you can start learning about what imbalances are, what a top or bottom wick is, how to use liquidity, where to spot it, how to take advantage of expansions in the market when the volatility is higher. All these things come together, and then you can integrate a price action trading strategy that fits your style. And that's it. But the foundation is market structure, and you should spend most of your time, if you're a beginner, in that particular field, because that truly helped me leveraging the overall understanding of the market before moving down towards an actual strategy here. So far gold is coming down, but there is no bottom wick, top wick. So we could still see a wick up and just close above it, above the 1930, like we have done many times before at the last moment. So be aware of that. We're waiting here. Dollar is indeed pushing, going for it, and really strong actually. And not as strong as the gold coming down, so that's interesting. Very, very interesting here. We have, yeah, the open in like 20 minutes. So let's see. Okay, take a look at GA. I'm short already 2 hours, but the price is not moving here. We'll have a look at it in a second here, bro. I had 2 perfect trade entries today, long on USD cut and a sell on GJ. Closed both too early as I didn't trust my own analysis. Any advice? Need to get past this confidence issue before my challenge. Well, you know, Vicky, at some point, closing positions too early is in my opinion still better than not closing your positions at all. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I can tell you from experience that I have been absolutely destroyed with the fact that I never closed my positions. I always saw a next goal, a next layer, that massive trade in front of me. And I wasted so much of my profits just to get back to break even or even a loss, just because I'm not closing my position. I'm not closing my profits. And that was just a stupid mistake I personally made here. So starting with closing your positions too early is already better than closing it not at all. And then get too greedy. So it's a good layer. If you're talking about you don't trust your own analysis, that just takes time. That takes time, that takes data. And you need to get into that moment here. But you know, most of the people that are actually losing traders are actually not losing all the time. They are winning, but then they do not close their positions. And because they're not closing their positions, they lose or they break even, they get upset, and then they take trades that they shouldn't trade. So yeah, that's just the reality here. Are you using ICT? Not really, not always. I use definitely some. I'm definitely using some variables from him. I love it, but I use a lot of other things as well here. Horizontal support, resistance, correlation, supply and demand, you name it. You will see it very simplified in our trading history, or when we take a trade live. It's pretty simple. How do you change the setup in TradingView from units to lots? I have no idea. I just fill in the risk percentage. Okay, dollar is now in resistance. This is the layers that we were talking about here. We look at this range, this area right now. If we are going to come down and if we're going to flip here and turn around here, yeah, gold could potentially push up. We're going to pay very close attention to where gold will close this 30-minute candle. This is the most important part for now. If we want to get a trade later today, we want to make sure that we understand that we want to see at least a closure, in my opinion, above the 1930. Let's do the 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour, it's a pretty strong candle to the downside here, but the 30-minute and the 50-minute are the candles here that are that do not have a top wick. So let's be patient here. We will close our 50-minute candle in 2 minutes and 45 seconds here. So let's see. If we close below it, we might be coming down to like the 1927 or the 1925 here when we zoom out, and coming down towards this this actual zone here, this overall range. We have never tested this range before, the 1925 here. You could say 1926, but the closure is going to determine everything for us, especially on the 30-minute. What happens to GU if both the dollar index and the British pound currency index are weak? Well, then you have to ask yourself the question, which one is weaker? It's that simple. Is the dollar index weaker than the British pound index? Yes, okay. GU potential long. But what would be better if there is a massive contrast? One is very weak, one is very strong. And you can determine that flip. GU has a correlation with the dollar index? Absolutely. Everything related to the dollar is correlated with the dollar index. Right? The dollar index is measured against 6 other major currencies in the world. And it measures the strength between these currencies and the dollar. And based upon that, you will exactly know how strong the dollar index is against other currencies. And therefore, you can use that tool or the chart, the dollar index, to determine the strength of the dollar. So if you can look on this particular chart and you see that we flip and turn around and we're looking weaker, you could think, hey, that is interesting for gold. That's interesting for the EUR USD. Maybe you're looking for longs here. Talbert says, this dead zone I said yesterday, 1926, then nothing will stop us from buys. Yeah, so if we come down right now, right here at 1930, we come down to the 1926. Yeah, that's then indeed a layer where you're going to face a lot of support. But also, at the same time, on the daily, you also have the upsloping trend line here. That has been building since November 2022. So this is a serious trend line. Right there. And this is what we're almost tapping into right now, right here. So do take that in consideration. If you look here, you zoom in, we have that level right here at 1928, 1927, 1926. We have a massive area of demand in combination with the this range. So you're going to face a lot of support very shortly. A lot of support from gold here. And if the dollar shows us a little bit weakness, we're looking to take longs. We're looking to take longs for gold. Gold reaching the value area high. I like it. I like it. I like the fact that you're paying close attention to that, man. Really nice. Yes, that's right here right now. We're at that level at this particular moment. If you want to remove it, you have this level right here. Very, very high. I don't really see the resistance on 1925. Can you show it? For sure. Well, dollar. Let's go to another chart real quick. Let's do it on another one. Okay. Number one, upsloping trend line here on the daily. All right, has been building up since November. That's right there. That's one layer. That doesn't have to mean anything, but this is a layer you're gonna find some support here until it breaks, of course. Then the next layer is the internal market structure itself. So we had the top, we had that swing, we have the top, we have a potential higher low scenario. In this case right here, we have, if you look here, an internal high. And we broke down. And because we broke down, we actually have created after that a higher high. So that higher high right now is there. It's right at this particular level right here. So the higher high is here. The question is right now, after a lower low, what a higher high will do here. And now we are at the lows that created or that put in the high. So these lows right here put in initially this high. So therefore, we are now back at the lows here. So that's a layer of support. You're gonna find at least some support right there. Then, looking at that candle structure right here, we're seeing this particular candle structure, which is interesting to me when looking at specific candles, which is this one right there. It's a nice area of demand that I found very, very interesting. That's another layer. Then, at the same time, we have this area of consolidation. And then we go to the 3 hour. And this is what happened. We consolidated above that trend line. We created a higher high after that expansion. We're now pulling back. So this is that consolidation, that expansion, that pullback that could lead us in a potential continuation to the upside here. And it could happen very clearly if the dollar gets rejected. So if we then go back to the dollar will give us that the perfect example. So let's go back to the point of control here. And what happened during the NFP? We tapped into the point of control. And if people placed buy limits right there, we had a winning trade on the NFP, thank God. Amazing. But if people placed a buy limit right there, they would have potentially been filled and immediately turned into profits by just understanding that range and that particular tool. Again, the point of control did it. We're coming back now one more time to test and potentially create some sort of double bottom scenario. If this breaks, which can happen, and if we come down and we break through this level, and we come up, we retest this zone, and we get rejected, yeah, then we have some serious downside potential here for gold. First levels are the 1850s. So that's the layer if you break down. If you don't break down and we hold here beautifully, we simply just look for weakness internally on the dollar. And that means that if you see spot the weakness here, and gold is right now right here, the only thing that we have to wait for is a higher high for gold, and we take our trade to the upside. So we have a full breakdown for what we're currently seeing here. That's the reason why I personally do not want to short gold right now when there is just so many confluences coming together right here at this particular range, at this particular bottom. It gets too expensive, so to say. Also, if you draw the Fibonacci, we are already at the 618 as well. If you want to calculate the Fibonacci as well, you have the 618 aligning very well. There's just too many confluences coming together here. So for that particular reason, be aware that shorting here could result in a potential quick bounce the moment you reach a certain level. And that's why we're a little bit careful with shorts here. But the dollar has not broken this high yet. So if you get rejected, we will probably see a very good reaction for gold here. So a lot of confluences coming together here right now. Okay, we have closed above it for GJ. We have 9 more minutes left. If we close above it, I'm going to take some profits out of the market here. There we go. Let's take it to the lower time frame. And let's always mark the previous high. There we go. We're gonna see soon. We have 9 more minutes till the New York Open, guys. Once the volume kicks in here, and yeah, we're gonna see some more direction because of the volume. Then we know what to do here. All right, the yen perfectly took. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take some profits here for GJ right now. That's the. It's a good confirmation for me. Done. Okay, gold. Gold is there now. Let's pay very close attention to see how gold reacts around this level. We're at strong support for the gold right now on the higher time frame. We're going to trade, hopefully. Let's see how the market opens up here. Initial reaction is interesting, and the dollar is there, is reaching that high here. I'm not too accurate here with the dollar itself, so it could be there, it could be a little bit lower. We will have to find and see how we react. The dollar right now has no bottom wick either. So any potential rejection here, pull back down, gold to the upside will be fantastic here. Let's make it happen. Where should we short GJ on the retracement now? It needs to come up much more for us to look at the potential reversal here. Especially when we look at the yen. The yen has created a beautiful high. So let's see where the yen goes. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys updated for the yen here. If the dollar rejects the high, EU is also in a beautiful spot to buy, don't you think? Yeah, we can also look at EU indeed. So we're looking at just gold, but EU is definitely there. It's definitely something I would love to focus on a little bit more often again, because of the potential it has. Same scenario with EU here, facing the same. It's very similar reaction, to be honest. Strong reaction overall. If you just simply clean it up here and you zoom out, yeah. We are looking much weaker on the euro, but at this particular moment we are now facing a reaction out of a 1 hour zone. So yeah, let's see how we react, and let's go to the lower time frame. If we bounce from here, let's go to the lower time frame and see what will happen here. Something like this. So I'm gonna set the alert right here, my man. And if we break this level and dollar flips down, we know what to do. Lorenzo, you watch the 15 OB, but normally they match with the daily, right, bro? It depends on what you're looking for. So every chart is different. We're waiting for a potential reaction here. So 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. It depends on the candle structure itself. Every candle structure is different. The hourly looks now the most interesting if you look on the euro, for example. Okay, an alert set on euro. So if we bounce from here, we create a higher high, and the dollar looks very, very weak. We might be taking a long here. And let's go back to gold. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Did you post the GJ to Lamented charts before taking? No, we're only going to post it in the V3 right here in our private group. Especially these type of setups in regards to the point of control. Why? Because they're so accurate. If you spot them, they're very accurate to trade here. And then we have our video, of course, explaining how it works and how you can execute the trade or what you need to look out for. Okay, we are in daily support for the dollar. So I would be careful with shorting here. I'll be very careful with shorting now at this particular moment. Just so you guys know, we are at a crucial level here. The dollar right now is almost at the high. And if you do see a flip here, it's time to party. That means more trades, more trades. More trades and dates. Still no top wick, still no top wick, indeed, right here in the 30 minutes. So another layer to look at. All we're looking at right now is this particular high. Why this high? It's the first high that breaks the lows, and there's so much more buy-side liquidity above as well that we could target this potentially. And we have never mitigated the Sunday open as well here. So we're going to post these POC setups in the V3. So yeah, these are setups, okay, that are going to be posted there, yeah. Once the Signal channel is launched, we have two different sections. One of them will be specifically this particular strategy. And the other one will be all the trades taken also during London and on the side. So that's two different layers. But yeah, it's all in the V3. We will call them the POC setups channels. Okay, gold coming down here. We're almost there. Keep in mind, we are almost there. We're almost filling up that wick completely here. And remove this for now. Let's remove some noise here. This is the NFP wick. We are almost at this whole zone, this whole range. We're getting closer and closer here. For newbies, it's better to watch one pair. I agree. I think one or two pairs, you know, have a little bit of difference here is okay. It's perfect. One or two pairs is nice. I think this is something that you can look for sure. I personally believe that one or two pairs can really give you the rest and foundational framework you need to start building on top of it, instead of, you know, going from chart to chart. Every chart is different, is at a different phase. You start, especially when talking about market structure, you really need to take your time to understand it. And for me, it helped indeed just focusing on one or two pairs max here. What are you guys trading? Let me know in the chat here if you guys are trading a lot of different pairs, or just focusing on one or two, just so you know where you guys are at. I know most of you guys want the gold. EURUSD, new Nasdaq and the S&P, gold and Nasdaq. Mastering one pair is better than being good at some. Absolutely, the mastering is indeed what you're looking for here. What else do we have here? Yeah, usually the reason is for, you know, look at so many different charts, so many different, you know, setups, and you name it. You make yourself a little bit crazy at the beginning. It can be extremely overwhelming, right? You really need to take your time. That's the best way you learn. And if you look at 1 or 2 charts, it's way more than enough to understand what's happening. Now we have broken the high. Now we have finally broken the low. Instead of going through all these different setups right here and to just confuse yourself overall. You have the beautiful quote from Bruce Lee. He says, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So that's what you need to focus on. Focus on that one pair and keep practicing it over and over and over and over again. And you start getting really familiar with it. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Adita Sony says, "Cowboy, crypto legend in the house." Absolutely. We have our crypto section as well here. Hamish, welcome, my friend. Kung Pam. I think you're like Bruce Lee too. Welcome, my man. Okay, we have the open here. We have the open here right now. Dollar opened a little bit bullish, but we closed and immediately came down a little bit here. So let's see. Let's keep a close eye on it now. We are. Is this a 30-minute zone? I think it's 30-minute zone. It's all about the internal structures though. So this is all good, but now it's all about the lower lows. Even on the lower time frame. And that lower low is going to help us out with gold here. If we can create a higher high, we can look for buys here. I thought New York was 1:30 p.m. Depends where you're from in terms of time zones. We like to talk from the EST time zone, so from New York. If you go to the Forex market hours, you will find it. New York Stock Exchange opens in 90 minutes. Like we said, guys, every single day we come here together to analyze the market. If we see a trade, we take a trade. That's the game we play. But every single day we're trying to learn something. We're trying to build our framework, right? Like we talked yesterday about the bamboo. You can plant it and it doesn't grow for months, but you don't see what's happening underneath until it breaks out and grows a feet a day. That's the reason why you don't see direct results. If you do not see direct results right now, take your time. Understand that this is a process. Understand that growth is not linear. Okay, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But once you break out and you get that aha moment, that's when everything changes for you. And that's where we're working towards too. So that's why we have our community here. And the best way to do that is by setting up what we call the Limitless 33. And this is for us an important tool where guys in our community can join us. They can join the journey. People that are in the V3, they can join us. And they are, committed for 33 days to, follow certain objectives on a day-to-day basis to change their momentum around, to change their life around already from a mind standpoint, right? You refresh your mind first before, you go into trading here. Imagine you have been drinking, right? Or whatever. You feel like shit and you start going with a hangover, or you just didn't sleep for 2 days, whatever it is, right? And you go to the computer and you start trading. You think this is going to benefit you? You need a healthy mind. Take trading very, very, very serious here. Still coming down here. Still coming down. Dollar is not coming up that much anymore, while gold is still pushing down. So that's interesting. Gold is pushing down. Dollar is not coming up anymore at this particular moment. We're almost at the point of control again of that bigger range here. Almost at the point of control. We're at 1925 now. 1925 is where the 1924 is where our point of control is at of this bigger range. We had one touch point, which was at the NFP. We're almost filling up that whole wick here. So this is a very important moment for gold right now. See where we react here. We're landing on this daily line right now, this daily trend line. Tapping into that zone. But the point of control is the most important level in my opinion. Philip says, yes guys, healthier and clearer mind is key here. I went back to the gym. I started eating healthier. Lost some pounds and my mind is clear now. It helps a lot in trading and life in general. Absolutely. Get some sun if there is no sun. Go at least to the gym or do some workout. Be outside, walk a little bit, eat healthy. Take it very, very serious. I always feel that if you you don't have to be a monk, right? If you are just 80% clean, healthy, then do whatever you want with the rest. Do whatever you want with the 20%. But just try to find that balance here. And if you can, consciously make a decision, okay, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to do this, then all these little steps are going to lead you towards a much healthier mind and a much more relaxed approach without being in a rush. Without being in a rush when trading. If you are right now in the chat and you're listening here, do you feel ever that you're in a rush? You're sitting behind your computer and the only thing that you want is trade, I need to trade. Analyzing, quick. Let me know if you feel that sometimes. That you're in a rush and you don't know why you are in a rush. Not everyone, but I see a lot of people here. Think about your daily routine. Your daily routine. If you have not that much energy, you don't feel that fit, then this is from my experience here. I started to treat the charts much worse, much more aggressive. I started to, I was really hunting for that dopamine. That dopamine that makes me happy. Right? It gives me that feeling that I'm doing something, that I'm accomplishing something. Because I was not getting dopamine from anything else. So I saw trading as my dopamine receptor, pretty much. And that's the worst way to do it. Because you start chasing the money, you start to take trades you not take. Like all these layers are coming together, and it's just it's absolutely terrible. So a healthy body is a healthy mind. Let's put it this way. Do you have an Indonesian girlfriend? No. Okay, point of control. We're there. Let's see how we react here. We're there right now. Very important. Dollar took out the last high here. We're now up in these highs here along this particular zone. So we're up in that upper range. Dollar really needs to break through if you want to see gold continuing down here. If you flip here now, then this is the moment to start looking for the flip for gold as well. There we go, demand's coming in. Right there, boom. That's what we want to see here. $50-minute closure above the point of control here. The wick of the NFP has been taken out right now. So what I'm waiting for, I'm looking for potentially is the flip here. As long as the dollar stays below this level, or this red box, let's say, this red zone, still looking for a potential flip here. Anything above could turn into a lower low, and that could change the whole game. Do you think it's gonna fill the lower wick of the previous candle? I think it already did right now. It just did it. Keep in mind we're now also in this range, so this is a strong area of the month here as well. We have been bouncing it already before when we came back down. So we're now in it again. So we are in an area of the month here. You're gonna face some support here for gold. There are many things coming together. US trade balance in 30 minutes, 13. Let's look at Forex Factory. Yeah, we have some news coming very soon. Yeah, like 12 minutes. Let's see if you're gonna see reaction or something like that in that manner here. So I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute closure. We have to see this big candle closing right now. We have to see it closing above. And from there, we are in such strong demand. If the dollar indeed creates that lower low, which we haven't done yet, yeah, we might be looking for buys here. We're gonna find out soon if we can take some gold buys right now or shortly. Beautiful reaction here. Beautiful reaction. This is what I wanted to see. An immediate wick fill of the previous NFP wick. A closure above. And now I want to see a reaction above here. And that reaction is going to give us at least some sort of more confidence as well. The 30-minute closure has to be above though. I've been trying to join the Discord link from your profile. Got an error saying the invite link is invalid or has expired. Let me know if this works in the chat here. Let's see. Thomas, my man is here. Okay. Looking forward to see you in the chat. In the Limited Lounge, brother. Let me know when you're here. Can we get a crypto funded account? Please tell me. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen a prop firm that does crypto yet. I know that some prop firms allow you to trade crypto though. Gold will make a lower low on the 4 hour. Yeah, if that's the case, we're going to break through all the levels. We're going to break to this range. We're going to break to the point of control. We're going to break to this trend line. If that's the case, we're going to be very bearish for gold. And we're going to see much more lower targets from there. Yeah, well, we're waiting for the volume. 10 more minutes we have. Indeed, some small news coming out here. Not too big though. If we do, however, break the lows and come down here, this is only going to benefit us for gold. But yeah, let's see what's happening here. In the size candle is an interesting one. I might gonna take a little bit of a trade earlier, guys, just so you guys know. I'll tell you exactly why in a second here, after this 30-minute closure. What do you think about Forex Funded account? I think it's fantastic. I think that's the perfect way for you to grow. You follow the rules, you grow, and that's it. You don't have to start big at all. You can start with a very small count, and you build up your money. So you start making some money, you get your payout, and you buy a bigger account. You don't have to start with a $200,000 account because it looks better. No, you start with a small one. And you build it up from there. It's about the process. It's not about the money from the beginning. Even though the money is interesting, is appealing, is what you eventually want. The process is what's going to get you there. So there we go. Okay, cool. This is what I want to see. All right. So we have the 30-minute closure. The point of control, as always, doing our thing here. That's no surprise. That's no surprise. Both the 50-minute and 30-minute is a great start of a potential flip here. I like it. Dollar also coming up here. That has to do with some news coming out here, so be aware. That's always news related here, so be careful, be patient. We wait for the 30-minute closure for sure. But it's the beautiful point of control aligning with the trend lines. It's too many confluences here. So all right, we're almost there. This one as well. We're almost there. If you flip here, it will give us an extra confidence as well here. Beautiful. GJ is tanking. Wow, GJ is tanking. Absolutely tanking here. Look how accurate the point of control here is right there. Could it be more accurate? To be honest, to me it's scary sometimes how accurate this indicator is as well. But yeah, it's not about the indicator, it's the understanding of market structure in combination with the indicator, in combination with the correlations. There are many more layers, but that's the foundation. So yeah, we're gonna create a channel for it. We call it the point of control setups, and we're gonna post it in V3. For gold, same thing right now. Same thing right now. Point of control on the 1 hour. Same range. Perfect bounce. Closure coming. 5 more minutes. Dollar want to see break the lows. We're looking good. This is what I want to see. Breaking the lows. Gold coming up. Yeah, my plan is to do funded accounts, then with profits to grow my account. Yes, so we have a 30% deal. You have 30% discount on Funded Next right now for one step. No time limit accounts from 6K, 15K, and 25K. So one step, 1 or 2 steps, you can decide. 6K, 15K, 25K. 30% off, 85% payout, and you get your profit share back plus 15%. So if you are interested in that, links in the description. You can find it right here. Links in the description right there. Get 30% off temporarily on the 6K, 15K, 25K challenges. Click on the link. The coupon code is right underneath, Infinity30. So you find it right there. Yeah, this is a good foundation here. So for gold, this is exactly what we want to see. That initial bounce is perfect. If we break this high, I think that we're going to take a massive move. We're going to make a massive move to the upside. So the dollar needs to break down. That's one layer. We're waiting for the dollar to break down. Gold needs to come up here. And then it's game over. Game over. Bron says the worst challenge TFT is trailing max drawdown. Yeah, that's not the case here in the Funded Next. They have a balance-based drawdown. I went through all the rules deeper and deeper. Talk with the founder. That's the only way I would do some sort of partnership. But the no time limit is still the best scenario here. And I'm happy that more prop firms besides Funded Next are doing this now. Even FTMO as well. So what we're really seeing is gold coming up right now, right here. Bouncing from the zone, coming up, breaking highs. Dollar breaking lows, and then it's just a continuation process in my opinion. Back to the Sunday open, back to potential higher targets right there. So 3 more minutes left for the closure. And if the dollar decides to pop up and we break the lows, then it's a completely different game. Then we change the whole dynamic here. How do equity-based accounts work? So that means that if you equity-based, and that's the problem. That's what I don't like personally. Equity-based means practically that if you grow, you have a maximum drawdown of 5%, and you grow with 1%, then even though you grew your account with 1%, it's still 5% from your 1%. So if it's now not 100,000, but it's 101,000, it's 5% of 101,000 and not 5% of 100,000. So it's not 6%. So a balance-based drawdown, account drawdown, means that you can grow your account and your overall drawdown grows with you. So you can build it up and you can be much more safe. So it's kind of like a process where you're a little bit more safe at the beginning. You don't have to take crazy risks. 0.5% is more than enough. You build up a certain framework, a foundation, and you then do payouts above what you would personally prefer. So let's say you know that you can have a drawdown of 5%. You want to make this 7 or 8% because you feel more comfortable. You grow your account with 2 or 3%, and everything above the 2 or 3% you pay out. The higher time frame point of interest in gold was just liquidated. Yeah, this is just everything coming together here. Everything coming together from the daily to the 4-hour zone to the point of control on the 1 hour from this range, that higher high that was created here. This is where market structure came into play, right? So we had a stronger higher high here. That higher high was created by taking out practically this range and then creating a lower low. So this range created that expansion, that pullback, potential continuation. That's what we're looking for. So we're waiting for that flip. And that flip will come if we close now the 30 minute. We have just closed this. And I think from here we can start already looking for some trades if the dollar starts breaking the lows here. The dollar is a little bit too strong, in my opinion still. If the dollar breaks the lows, I will probably take it along already for gold and place my stop loss below, pretty wide, purposefully, because of the target being higher, much higher. This is not happening every single day, but it's because we're now at a daily and we have a lot of confluence on the higher time frame. So I might be holding this trade a little bit longer, who knows, but this is something that I'm looking for here. What's your take in copy trading? I think it's okay. I think it's good. However, yeah, of course you want to learn. You want to learn as well, right? Copy trading, there's nothing wrong with copy trading. It depends what you want. If you want to learn as well, if you want to trade yourself as well, if you want to become a better trader yourself, then of course you don't want to rely on somebody else only. You entered the trade? Not yet here for gold, but we're looking for an entry soon. Vegeta, hello Lorenzo, new subscriber from Pakistan. Vegeta, I love the name, bro. Love the name. There we go. Okay, so this is a good start, a good beginning. Like I said, the dollar needs to break down. There is no other way around it for us. On the road, just came across your channel from the UK. Welcome, my man. Hope you're doing well. Waiting for more volume to come in right now. That's what we're gonna do here. Let's smash the like button, guys. We are at 434 likes, which is already absolutely crazy already at this particular moment. We're breaking records here. So thank you for the support. Thank you for the love here. You guys are fantastic. So let's grow our channel. And we're growing at a crazy pace for some reason at the moment. I don't know what's happening. That is absolutely wild. If the dollar breaks up here, it's game over. Gold potentially will smash down and break below very strong levels here, but shorting around this level is just too dangerous. Way too dangerous in my opinion here. People are gonna get a trap, people are gonna get wrecked. And I'm always into like looking for shorts as well as longs, but in this case, when you're at the daily, when you are facing that support from the from this upsloping trend line here, from this higher high that was created before, this overall range, everything coming together at that particular level. When that's coming together, I'm not interested in shorts right now. It's either longs and a flip, or we really have to smash through the particular 1920s. That's just it. That would change the whole game here. Dollar breaking into strong highs in general. We're talking about these specific highs here, and then gold breaking below. For now, we closed above it. Which indicator is that? The fixed range warrant profile? Yes, sir. That's a fixed range warrant profile indeed. Yeah, news came out, I believe. Very curious to see what it is. It's not that, it was not that super important here, but it was lower. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to top out a little bit here. So yeah, let's go to the other dollar index. We have two of them. This is capital.com. This is perfect. Let's draw this line here. Boom. Point of control as well of this high. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just throwing out there. Just so you know. Okay, this is good. This is good. We want to see this here. Gold will come up. You draw them on the daily? No, on the 30-minute, daily, 4-hour, depends on the range. Sometimes you have a daily range where you consolidate. Sometimes you have a 15-minute range, whatever it is. There we go. This is looking very good here. Yeah, this is for me a moment to look for longs right now. So we have We have the zone. I want to close below that low. 6 more minutes left. If you close above this level in 6 minutes and below this level in the dollar right here below, I'm going to enter gold long already. I'm going to place my stop loss pretty wide because of the potential and the upside potential it has here. So that could be something like this. We really have to see here. Stop loss below the point of control and then target at least the Sunday open. At least the Sunday open here. But actually what I want to target is these equal highs right there. These equal highs are right here. And these are super important right now. Why? We have these equal highs there. And then we also have the previous New York high and the Asian highs not taken out here. And not a single high except the London highs before are taken out there this week. So we could start talking, potentially manipulating and taking out the London high, the Asian high. And this already will give us a nice risk reward as well here. So let's see how it goes. But waiting for that closure above this level, 1928.5, and the dollar needs to close below here. Point of control means that it's a point of control for buyers or sellers. Now the point of control is where the most volume has been traded on that level or in that particular range. That red line is the indication that the most volume has been traded at that level. So volume can equal resistance, can equal support, right? If you can calculate exactly and you can dissect a range and you know exactly what the volume is in that range, where the most resistance was, where the most orders were placed, then you have that information. And if you can combine it with candle structures, you have a very good potential zone that you can use and leverage. What we're trying to do is though, we look at it, we draw the line, we're seeing a reaction from it, and then we're looking to break the lows. And if you then break the lows or the highs for gold, depending what it is, then you have your confirmation. And that's the trade you can take here. Same for gold. 1 hour, same zone. Where are we bouncing from? This whole range. Before that expansion, we consolidate, we expand, we pull back, look for the continuation, right? Consolidation, expansion, retracement, potential continuation. That's what we're looking for. GJ, same thing. Perfect range, 15 minute, came down, came up, rejected at the point of control, came down. We took it when we broke it. We took that trade when we broke down and it broke the lows. And we're going to do the same thing with gold right now. Practically the same thing. That close is important though. Dollar. And there we go. Break below. So yes, if you see the dollar here, okay, and you see that the dollar is in a really crucial zone, and gold is on the higher time frame, facing all that support, is it then smart, even though you think there is potential to look for more downside potential, you think it's smart to then take a short here, when you're in such a higher time frame, point of interest right now, potentially? Because I know normally we look for shorts all the time. But in this case, there are too many confluences coming together. So the only thing is up. The only way is up for us if you want to take a trade today on gold. The only way is up here. unless we're breaking below, you know, all these levels here. And that's it. Dollar, yeah, super nice rejection here. That closure is super important. And then we're looking to take some longs here. This is not enough for us to buy. Gold buy price. Do you get scared when you trade bigger lots? Not really. I'm also gold pullback. I never exceed my risk overall. Like I never exceed or never do really crazy risk here. When I'm very confident about a setup, the highest I go is 2%. Bronson says I'm underfunded. What is swap versus no swap? Thanks, Lorenzo. Swap is if you, the question is more for yourself. Do you want to hold your positions overnight? If you think you will, then you go for the no swap. If you think that you're just a day trader, you're a scalper, you go in and out the market, then you don't need to. You don't have to pay any swap fees here. So, yeah. EURUSD also bouncing. We have an alert set for the EURUSD in case Euro give us a potential trade. We have a level set for the EURUSD as well. EURUSD, I'm looking for buys potentially around this level here. The 109, the 109.56. Let's see what's happening here though. I haven't seen this this range. Well, what a surprise. What a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna keep showing you guys over and over. That is truly the only indicator you need when trading gold Forex. Like, truly. EURUSD, same scenario. And I'm actually not a big fan of indicators as well, but this one, I just cannot, I cannot hide it. This is the one. This is the one indicator that I need in order to dissect specific hidden levels in the market. Fix your joint profile right here. Just watch the video and you will see it happening. You see the full explanation. A trading examples as well. So that's kind of a big one. How do you draw the range? It's kind of subjective, so you have to just play around with it a little bit here. I see this as a range. So this as a whole range. That's my range. So for example, this is the zone that I'm looking for. And this is where I draw my range. That's it. I actually like EURUSD as well. Very interesting. But we need a little bit more confirmation on the lower time frame. And then we're good. Love it. I like it so far. Dollar. I like it too. We're getting somewhere, guys, so this is good. Gold holding up here. Both EURUSD, gold look very similar. Euro looks a little bit stronger right now. The EURUSD looks a little bit stronger at this particular moment. Did you close GJ? No. We took profit right here. First TP points right there. How long have you been trading? 6 years. 6, 7, 6 and a half, something like that. Are you in any trade yet? All my trades are in trading view in the terminal here. So it's easy for you to follow what I'm doing. So if you see me entering a new trade, it will pop up here, or you will see it on the chart. And I'll tell you when I'm in also, just in case. So how to join Discord? Discord is in the description here. All right, join us, join us. We're growing in a very, very rapid pace here. I think we're at almost, if that's the case, almost 12,000 members. Hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. The community is what it's all about. Your network is your net worth. So let's start with a good community here. At this particular moment, Euro looks slightly stronger than the dollar, than gold. At this particular moment here, just so you guys know. Boom. You guys are all legends. 33.5. Our goal of 34,000 is gonna help for sure. We're already at we're already halfway there. It's crazy. Really, really nuts. Yeah, I can guarantee you already that if the dollar comes down, Euro will start. EURUSD will start booming. We will really, really make a massive move here. So we're just waiting for that confirmation from the dollar, so we can enter the EURUSD here. If it's stronger than gold, for sure, we enter Euro. It's overall quite choppy, but it's still very doable. Euro index is also bullish. Let's see what the Euro index is showing us here. I need to pay very close attention to the Japanese yen as well here. For GJ. Yeah, Euro index starting to look good here. This range here, beautiful reaction as well. This on the 1 hour. Yeah, great reaction here. Yeah. Yeah, this could be just a very good continuation for EURUSD here. Doesn't seem to feel, doesn't looks good. Looks very good. So yeah, if the dollar breaks down, the euro breaks up, we take a long for the EURUSD right there. How do you do that volume thing on the left? Watch this video right here. I need 30 minutes to explain it. that's just the way it is. At least 30 minutes with these trading examples here, going over every facet. Why I believe it will pay off here. Akash Campbell, my man, just subscribed. Legend, welcome to the fam.
You don't know me, son!
Orga, my man. Welcome to the fam.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the thongs?
Gold's still weak. Gold's still around there. Yeah, Euro looks much better. Euro looks much better. Let's see our reactor. Yeah, I would say gold is the place to be here, but for now, gold coming down, shorting gold here is not what we want. So wait for confirmation. If anything changes for gold, we know what to do here. Waiting for some levels to be broken. Okay, we're getting rejected here so far. So we can keep our position open. Gold is waiting 35 minutes when New York opens. Yeah, we have the open in like 35 minutes. This is what's gonna definitely give us the direction here for gold. Absolutely. This is gonna give us the directional bias. So far, the euro seems to be a little bit stronger though. Let's keep close on the dollar. Toker FX, it would be great to know what you think about the dollar yen. Dollar yen at the moment, lower low, massive lower low, rejection at this point here. Expansion is usually not a good sign before that rejection. Usually not that strong. Coming down. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Higher low, lower high, ranging, create and wait for the breakout of that range. After this breakout, below this level here or above here, start looking at the data, look for pullback and look for continuation, and you have your trade. At least that's what I would do personally. So either lower low, lower high, boom, take a trade around here, or the other way around, depending on what the dollar is doing. Confirm it with the dollar index and the Japanese yen basket when looking at the currency index right here. Japanese yen basket right now at the moment, in my opinion, has more upside potential, starting to look better. So this could lead us potentially to a 70-30% of more downside potential. We have to wait for the dollar now to show us a confirmation. That's it. That's it for today, guys. That's the way we have to play the game. But these trades are, by the way, the live trades we have taken out. So when I take a trade on the side here, that's not measured into the spreadsheet. So only all the live trades that we have taken over the last month and a half here. Are you from the UK? No, I'm Dutch. I look English, but I'm Dutch. Tokyo, appreciate it. Thank you for that. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. From top to bottom, Euro USD has dropped 765 points. Yeah, indeed, the euro has been coming down significantly. Very rapidly as well. And now we're at that low that created. There we go. A higher high. So this high is important. These swing points are taken out. And now we're seeing, you know, that pullback back into that low that created that higher high. So it's an interesting level to look at. Anything above here right now could lead into potential retest, at least a retest, back to the 110. While you're taking trades on the side hiding from us. Yeah, I don't stream London. I do not stream London session. But if you want to join our live trades taken on the side, you have to join our V3. So join our V3. 97 bucks lifetime access right here, right there. Get V3 access. You get more information. The cheapest out there should be much more expensive in my opinion. You can trade all sessions in Bali. I could stream 10 hours a day. True. Target for the USD. If you break the highs here, we have this high right there. How is the internet in Bali? Internet in Bali is amazing. Well, it's not as amazing as in Europe, to be honest, but it's good enough. I hope you don't get the power cut much often. No, we have it sometimes though. We have it sometimes. You guys had seen this before. Gold is still holding on here. We're losing momentum here for gold though. You see clearly that, I mean, where's the downside pressure right now? We're kind of holding on towards it. We're hanging. We're not doing much. Especially not over the last like 20-30 minutes here. So we're just waiting for that bigger move during the New York Stock Exchange Open, which is in 30 minutes from now. Are we going to have a buy trade? Ryan, just imagine that when we have a buy trade, bro, you will see that we're taking a trade here. I can never sell you yes 100%. That's not how the game works. How the game works is we wait for confirmations. The confirmation is that we break the high and we break the low here. That's the confirmation we're looking for. We break the high, we break the low, we have our confirmation, we can look for an entry. We don't know now about anything yet. We don't know if we're going to break the high. The confirmation is what we're looking for. You set your setup ready. Then it's waiting for the confirmation. The confirmation comes when we flip. So far, you know, there is potential. If that's your question here, there is potential for sure. Patience is an important factor in trading, and especially with New York. And New York really requires you to be a sniper and to take advantage of the volume that comes into the market. Volume is key, and we take advantage of the volatility here. And usually the confirmation comes from breaking structure towards one direction. Either support or resistance, like many traders trade. Other people trade more from lows and highs, internal highs and lows. We're looking for the hybrid. We're looking for the middle way here. Sometimes we're trading more into horizontal support and resistance because the market is more built this way. And sometimes for now, for example, we are at higher time frame, very important levels for both the EUR/USD and gold. And because that's the case here, right now at the moment, we are looking more at that confirmation from this 1 hour zone. And that means that we now have to go to the lower time frame to now look for a potential flipping scenario. Or we're going to take out the highs so we can enter a trade right here. So for us, it doesn't matter. EUR/USD or gold. Any of those two here. I like how the EUR/USD is clean and it's holding beautifully above the point of control here. Yeah, dollar is definitely slowing down here right now. Look at the point of control. Look at the rejection. Fantastic. I love it. Gold is trying to go up right now. But Euro is definitely taking the lead here. Euro is definitely taking the lead here. So anything above this level here on the lower time frame, the 5 minute, this is the high. Why is this the high? This is eventually the high that put in. Let me know in the chat. We're at 561 likes now. Potential EUR/USD incoming here. Gold, not there yet. Dollar, need to break the lows here. We're at 562 likes. That's actually really good here. But let's get it up here. Yesterday we hit almost 1,000 likes. That's absolutely crazy here. And or was it because of the giveaway? Let's see. Okay. Anyways, thanks for the support, guys. We're in this thing together. I love the fact that you guys came and actually listened, came back for our daily analysis here, regardless. So we make sure that we are always aware of the market and we don't do any, we don't make any stupid mistakes when trading. Or we're trying to reduce the mistakes we make. Let's put it this way. When do you recommend visiting Bali? Whenever you can. I'm here waiting, man. I'm here waiting. If you guys want to have a surf lesson from myself, personally, you can message me when you're in Bali. I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form, but I can stand on the board and I can spin a little bit here and there. So I'm your guy. Live free every day, yes sir. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, my bro. We actually decided to go one more day. So usually I did it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now we're Monday till Thursday. Much better. We can open together. We can open the market together. And it's just the best way to do it. Yeah, I like it. I start to like how the dollar is reacting here now. Euro, looking good. That would definitely mean something like this here. Top range for the dollar. Beautiful rejection there. At the highs here. Keep in mind, this is still the high that created a significant move to the downside here. So, of course, we're going to see reaction here. The point of control again. Incredible, incredible. This is good stuff. I'm starting to like it, guys. Starting to like it a lot here. So far holding above the point of control here beautifully. Should I come to Bali, to fishing in Bali with you? I love fishing. Gavin loves fishing too, yes. EURUSD looks very clean. The structure of the EURUSD looks just super clean here. Overall, a really good expansion. I do like it a lot. I do like what I see here for the euro. So we might be taking a euro trade. This is our first euro trade that we did together then. Since we tracked it from the last month. We traded a lot of Forex before. Like I think we have done over 250 trades. So a lot of EURUSD before. Same for gold. I love this as well here. I like what I'm starting to see right now. We have the open soon. And I want to go for these highs here. So this is a trade that I would love to hold a little bit longer. Wait for the 50-minute closure. And I might take a trade a little bit longer here. For gold. And potentially for the euro. Or for the euro and potentially for gold. Let's see which one it's going to be. But with big chance we're going to see a trade happening very shortly here. Taking low. Can I explain to you the point of control?
Yeah, Romeo, brother. Hope you're doing good, man.
Point of control is right here. The only indicator you need when trading gold and Forex. Watch that video, 30-minute, 8 trading examples. You know exactly what to do after that.
I didn't even know that Lorenzo's
Tom is in the building. Let's see if he's here. Yeah, I think he's here. You're here, my man. Yes.
Yes. I was here. I was. I didn't know you were on the Discord. So I was
W for Thomas. Let's go. Press a W in the chat for Thomas here. You came at the perfect moment, man. You let me do all the hard work.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the trade is here, and then he pops up.
Of course. Know how to spend your time wisely. That's how they do it, right?
All right.
I love it. Now I see. I was looking at euro as well, actually. So let's see what it comes. Let's see what it's gonna do.
Yeah. Euro looks interesting. Gold looks interesting.
I see someone just finished 30 minutes of cardio for the Limitless 33 challenge. Let's go. That's what I like to see.
30 minutes.
Keep it going. That's amazing. Keep it going.
I love it. That's really good. It's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. Trading is a lifestyle. Yeah, this closure looks very good. The euro is almost there. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Waiting for this closure. Let's see how the candle reacts, and we might be seeing ourselves taking an entry here. Targeting the equal highs eventually. It's gonna be a longer trade, longer term hold trade. At least that's what I'm looking for. Targeting the highs right here. Maybe the Sunday open here. We have the Sunday open around there. Beautiful. Yeah, if you guys gonna implement the PM point of control here, you're gonna use this indicator. Yes, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give specific setups in the POC setup channel. It's gonna be for the V3 guys, where I can give these type of setups here. This is how we exactly entered the GJ actually multiple times here. This was from one range. This is another range. And the way it comes down and it comes up, it's sometimes so scary. Scary accurate. And you might be closing down our trade soon.
Wonder if the blue one will take up. Yeah.
FX Adventure said, learned a couple of things here. Thanks, guys. Thank you, bro. Amazing. Zach says, I'll be out in Bali next June, so we'll definitely be for a surf session. Amazing, bro. Would love to. Ravi says, the 4-hour work week. That's a good book. I like it a lot. However, I realized a couple of things in my life where, you know, sometimes a lot of hard work is a good thing. It's a good thing. What do you think? The dollar index will break? We're gonna find out when there is more volume in the market. When there is more volume in 12 minutes, that's the closure we need. That's the high we need for the euro. And yeah, let's keep close on gold from this level right now. The 1928. Gordon Tots Become Things is back, my man, with the 10 Canadian. We have to give it away, man. We have to give it away. Thank you, man, for the big G. Yesterday we gave it away. We gave away $50 to somebody in our in the stream. Big shout out to you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, brother. And yeah, you're a legend. Are we going to enter gold or EUR USD? It depends. So euro has my privilege right now. But if the momentum in gold picks up, we might take gold over euro, of course, when we're seeing it breaking earlier. As it has a very clear target to the upside. We have to be patient here. Patience for the volume. For the volume to kick in. Fabian says how to be patient. That's the perfect moment right now. This is the perfect moment to be patient, brother. The FOMO wins me. I think you mean the FOMO is taking over. Yeah, FOMO is an interesting one here. Right? It could be that you don't know your strategy enough. It could be one layer. So because you don't know your strategy enough, you know, you're like, I just enter now. And the other layer is that you just want to enter because of the fear of missing out. Literally what it means. There is always another trade. There is always a new one coming around the corner. I do not have any regret of missing out on trades any longer. Absolutely not. And why is that? Because when I win, I know what we can achieve here. So if I take a trade, I know, you know, what the confluences are, what the percentages are, that it will become a potentially successful trade. What's your higher time frame zone in gold? It's a daily. Daily level has multiple confluences here. Coming together right now, right here, right now. Gold is very tricky at the moment. It's at the crucial higher time frame level. And we have, of course, this massive range here.
Hey Joey, hope you're doing good.
Zebmat is The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a very good book about wealth. Highly recommend, Lorenzo. I love that book. I love that book. The Richest Man in Babylon. Highly recommend it too. I really liked it. Think and Grow Rich, another one. Lorenzo, did you read Think and Grow Rich? Yes. There's another one that's called The Art of War. I didn't read it. I listened to it in an audiobook. The Art of War, amazing book. You should look it up if you're an entrepreneur. Time is Money is another one. Couple books indeed. We already swept liquidity on GU. But on EU, not. No, we did. We're actually just in this area of the month here. We're in this zone here right now. And we look actually very good. Leonard Sipa says, I recommend 48 Laws of Power.
Really good book. I'm reading one law per day. Besides the book that I read normally on a day, I read one law per day. I really recommend it for everyone. It's only one law a day, 3 pages a day. It's a really good book.
Final tip in the euro, 110. Practically the 110. This range right here. And gold, let's see where gold is at the moment. Yeah, it's still ranging here. A euro looks much stronger at the moment.
Atomic Habits, amazing.
Gold looking for longs as well, if we flip here. The conclusion is just that the dollar needs to break down. That's just what we need. If the dollar breaks down, we're gonna have an amazing trading journey, trading day today. Yeah, GJ, I'm looking at GJ now, but you see, I don't trust this 30-minute candle here. I think we could still flip down, so I'm still waiting here. Regardless, we take some profits, so we don't, you know, miss out on that. Am I supposed to buy? Well, if you look on the 1 hour here, no bottom wick on GJ. We're facing this zone as well. We have created it low, so we're in that zone right now. I might put my stop loss above here. And then what I'm gonna do is... yeah, we already closed our TP1 here. So then we have a really good trade, even if we close it above. But there is definitely more downside potential still. We have all that sell side here built up. We have these equal lows here. Many things still below that are interesting for us, so... When we wait for the dollar to break down, does it mean that the market is heavily dependent on the dollar? Well, yes, definitely the market is heavily dependent on the dollar. If the dollar comes down, this is usually good for gold, usually good for other currencies against the dollar, measured against the dollar like the euro. So yeah, that can be good for the stock market. There are many reasons why the dollar has a massive impact on the world economy. Of course, because it's the world reserve currencies. Therefore, look at the dollar and understanding the dollar as our framework of our trading career. That's it, the dollar. If you understand the dollar, we have such an advantage, and we can go back to all these other charts from there.
I see Joyce asking me a question. What are the books? I wasn't going to type them out, but there are a lot of them. So I've ordered myself some new books. I think I'm like 14 in total. It's a crazy amount, but I try to read 1 book a week now by reading 50 pages a day. So it's quite a lot. But I will go through the list that I have ordered now. So I have the book 820 Principles. That's one of the books that I've ordered. We have no idea. That's one of the. It's more of a illusion type of book, but I find it really interesting. So that's one of the I ordered as well. Then I ordered 30 Days to Better English. Not that my English is that bad, but I want to improvise. I want to make it better. I want to be more professional when it comes to English. So I ordered that one. Find Your Why is one of the books that I ordered. Master Your Emotions is one that I ordered. Emotional Intelligence. I
like Master Your Emotions, yes.
And oh yeah. So I've that one. Then I have Emotional Intelligence. I have A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. That is one that I ordered. And then Triple Your Reading Speed is another book I've ordered. 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. is another book that I ordered. So I've ordered a lot, a lot of books. But I recommend everyone to always try to read a book a month or something like that. You will gain a lot of knowledge from books, and it will help you a lot with everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Love it. Hope you guys wrote them down.
Or the people that ask, do I read them in English or Dutch? I do read everything in English, not in Dutch.
Non-fiction, of course. Well, yeah, usually. I just finished reading all the Harry Potters for my sons as a bedtime story. That reminds me of my youth, for sure. It does remind me of when I was younger. When I was around, I think I was around 10 or 11 years old. I'm almost 30 now, so 29. But I was, I think, around 11. And my mother, she was a big fan of Harry Potter. And she had all these audiobooks in CDs. It was just the most... It was such a big thing, man. She bought all the books in English, then in Dutch. Then she had these audiobooks with CDs. She had her microphone or her headset on, listening to it in a disc. How do you call that, man? I'm old school, man.
Yeah, I know I say it in
a disc, man.
Yeah, cassettebandje.
A disc, man.
I don't know how.
Yeah, practically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Harry Potter days were massive. Okay, New York Stock Exchange open here. We really have to see now what the dollar is gonna do, and if we're gonna break below or if we're gonna break above here. We need to see some volume here. Wilson, my man, thank you for the sub, brother. Amazing. Yes. We're doing our thing, man. We're doing our thing. We're working. Every day, 7 a.m. EST. Be here, analyzing charts together, making sure we have a good understanding what's happening on gold or some of the major pairs, so we know how to work from them or with them. Euro, gold's coming down a bit now. Euro is holding up. Dollar holding up above this 50-minute zone. Yeah, gold's still coming down here. Closure will be in 15 minutes. We will know more then. Euro is holding up. Euro is holding up very strong. GG, Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Get this book and study it. Not just read it, but actually study it. Most powerful book for your psychology. You heard it. And GG knows her stuff, by the way. So, Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Let me write it down. Daniel Kahneman. What a wisdom today. Love it. Gold sells. No, I'm not interested in sells until we have broken higher time frame structures. That's it. The reason why there are so many confluences around this level. We have this horizontal support. We have this range support. We have an area of the month. We have the trend line support here from November 2022. That's been building up here. Shorting right into support is just against all my principles. Unless we break through it. Unless we go through it. That would change the whole game here. For that, the dollar has to break above. And then we have much more downside potential for gold here. All the way to 1850 even, if you break these lows. But from there... Alright, lows taken out. Lows are taken on euro, on gold right here. If you then break a high, so if you then close this high and there is enough volume and we're now coming up here, then we're definitely going to take this trade here. GJ indeed rejected. Right at that zone. Something we expected here. Could be a liquidity swipe here, let's see. We have no idea yet. $18.09, $18.92, $19.23 trend line. Yes. Exactly, yeah. On the daily chart. And guys, please, if you are in Discord as well, and you want to share your setups and what you see here, please share me the setups right now and the gold setups right here. That would be absolutely amazing. And let's see what we have in the daily buys as well here. This is also for the V3 guys. We have... Oh, this was for the euro as well. Perfect. And thank you for sharing your setups here. It's the best thing that you guys could ever do. It makes everything feel so much more real. That's just what we're looking for. So truly thank you for sharing. And I know Voltaren has the craziest setup I've ever seen in my life. And this is no joke. My man, if you're watching, this is just madness. Absolutely madness. This is a trader's dream here. This is what I should have actually, but wow. This is insane, man. Have you seen it, Thomas? It's crazy. Standing desk. Yeah, join our Discord, guys. It's definitely worth to join here. Highly recommend to join here. Let's break out of gold here. Let's break to the upside. Let's do it. Let's break down. Let's break up for the euro as well. We're holding resistance again around the point of control for the dollar. Wait for this break here. And gold breaking out. Not working for me, the link, Lorenzo. That's strange. It should be working. That's strange. Let's see what it is. Maybe in the chat here. Very interesting. Very interesting here. Let's see what happens if I give you a new link. Let's just give you a new link right now. There we go. Welcome, brother. GJ coming down, breaking down. Love it. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Gold coming up here. Also beautiful. This is what I wanted to see. Especially that swipe before is a great sign as well here. So, yeah, let's see what happens if we break above the 1929 here. Yeah, might be looking at a trade like this here. There's so much buy-side liquidity here, not taken out yet, guys. Do take that in consideration. We've been building a lot of it. Also right here. I would love to enter before, take the buy-side liquidity out, and take some profits then. If we can break out here. Ricardo Vitali, maybe somebody kick me. No, I don't think you can. You should maybe try another phone, another tool, another device to enter Discord. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, so this is definitely the high. If you break down these highs, this is definitely what I'm looking for. Stop loss below. Give it some room. Stop loss wider. Why? Because our target is pretty wide as well here in general. So we have some room here. Same for EU. Gold, yeah. We're very careful with shorting here. Gold, you guys know why. Shorting around this level was not... it's too risky in my opinion. Longing has some potential. Did I see another one from our man? Golden Tots become golden things. Thank you, my brother. Big shout out to you. Yeah, we're gonna give it away today. We're gonna give it away today. It's gonna be a good one. So cheers, bro. We're gonna make it happen here. Ricardo, none of phones. Well, have you been in our Discord before? Joey Banter says trading is not a walk in the park. Well, it requires some time. It requires some time, but you can do it. Everyone can do it. I can do it. You can do it for sure. That's just a fact. The only thing that I've done is I kept going. I just kept going, kept my interest high. My interest never faded away for some reason. And that's it. Keep building. Gathering more information, more data. And understanding your why. I think, Joy, you have a strong why already. And always think about what's the reason why you want to do this? What's the reason why you want to become a successful person in general? How do you envision your dream life? You can better ask yourself. How do you envision your dream life? And is trading potentially going to get you there? Or is it at least going to be the first step towards that dream life? That's what matters the most. So when talking about your why, what is your why? There are a lot of new people here in the chat here. We already have our really good solid community that's coming here on a day-to-day basis. But if you're new, what is your why? What is the reason why you want to do this? What is the reason why you become a successful trader here? Euro is indeed slowing down a little bit here. Frozen Soul says, so I don't work 9 hours a day and still not be able to buy something I want. I just want to survive. I just to survive from one day to another. That's the worst. That's what we call the rat race. We want to get out of the rat race here. I hated it to be stuck. I hate it to be stuck. That was the worst. I could not comprehend that people just had, you know, a good life here. And then the worst thing that happened to me was that I made a lot of money at some point and then I lost it again. That's even worse because now I felt how it was to have a lot of money and then I lose it again. I have to start over again. So I know how you feel. But, you know, your true commitment, bro, can take you to places you've never thought about you could get there. Joy Bender says financial location and time freedom for my kids and retirement is almost knocking at my door. There we go. There we go. Location and time freedom. Yes, location freedom is a whole other layer as well. Because there are much more, you know, nicer places to live these days right now because you can do everything online. So if you can find a way to make some money online and you can live somewhere and live a different life and rebuild your life from there if you're interested in that. If you're not, then no problem. Online is still better in many facets and many layers though. Because it can save you so much time in the future. Anan says, humble enough to know how I can lose it all, confident enough to know how I can get it all back. That's true. So if you would put me right now at ground zero with nothing, I will find a way to make money. I will find a way to get back on track. Why? Because I've built a skill set. I've built my skills, right? And at least trading is a skill that you can really take an advantage of. So therefore, Focusing on the skill is much more valuable than focusing on the money. The money will follow once you have built that particular skill. So I'm always going to tell my child in the future, you know, son, if you want to succeed in life, focus on one skill that if something happens, you can always fall back on that one skill. Doesn't have to be your education. Doesn't have to be a diploma. No, one particular skill, whatever it is you like, whatever it is you think is beneficial. That one skill is enough to build the framework, the foundation, and set a statement for yourself, to build the confidence in yourself. From there, sky's the limit. Truly, sky's the limit. Overall, boring price action. To be honest, still waiting here for either gold or euro to make a move and the dollar to do something as well here. Your future son? No, my son is 2 years old. I love to visit other countries. My dream is that I can achieve from trading is living 1 or 2 months in a country and then going to another country for 1 or 2 months and so on until I visit every country. Lorenzo, ever thought about doing something like $100 to $100,000 challenge? I think this is the worst perspective I could give you and teach you as a trader. The worst perspective. The people that do it have to take a crazy amount of risk. Unnecessary risk. And it forces people to trade and it shows people that there are very aggressive ways to grow money. Like I said just now, it's not about the money. It's about the skill set. Because if you're an amazing trader and you can become a profitable platform trader or whatever, and you can manage $3 million in funding, then $100 to $100,000 challenge is ridiculous. So get $3 million in funding based upon your skill set and go for 5% a month. So I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna do these crazy challenges unless it's truly for fun and you guys want it just for as a joke. But I'm not. The percentage chance that this will succeed is so small. It's so small. And unfortunately, it's the case that many guys that are actually doing it, faking it on YouTube. That's the true reality. And you guys fall for it. And then you think, oh, that's possible. So that's motivating me. Well, that's the wrong motivation in my opinion. Fun but not easily fair to accept. I estimate 70% over the past 6 trading days on non-demo. Yeah. So what do you guys think is better? 100% on a $100 account or 5% on a $200,000 account? If you can prove that you can be good money, that you can make a lot of money here, by building a skill set, then that's what you're gonna really build on. And the reason why I care so much about this here is because this fucked me personally too much at the beginning when I started out as a trader. Is I was obsessed with making money. And I was not obsessed with building my skill set. Becoming an actual better trader. Gold heading south. So far we're holding up quite strong here. I live in the Netherlands and I won't move to Dubai. Do you recommend Dubai or Bali? It's completely different. I think sometimes Dubai is nicer because you have like a nice really city vibe, right? Nice cars, city vibe. If you like more chilled, relaxed lifestyle, then Bali is of course much better. So what about a combination of both? Where's the volume, guys? Where's the volume? Golden tasks become golden things. How can become a better trader? What's the path to victory? Come here, bro, on a day-to-day basis. Connect with us. Analyze the charts every single day at 7 a.m. EST, New York time. And let's start from there. What do you think, Thomas? I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I muted my mic because I didn't want to give any ASMR while eating an apple, but I 100% agree. 100% agree. 100%. And by the way, about the Bali and the Dubai, I think I would prefer to live in Bali, but to have an apartment or a place in Dubai as well.
Yeah, it's good 100%. To have a company in Dubai if you're international. Especially if you're a trader. And if you're not from the United States, I believe. Yeah, it's starting to flip here a little bit now. So we're actually taking out the lows. If you close below here, this trade is invalidated. We have 3 more minutes left for that closure. Then the Euro USD could be invalidated too. Apparently in Dubai you can leave your wallet outside and not worry about getting robbed. No, for sure you can wear every single watch that you own at the same time around your wrist in Dubai. That's for sure. In Europe right now, be careful with wearing anything. Unfortunately. Amsterdam, where I'm from, for sure, you need to be careful. The UK is probably even worse at the moment. Mike says, I live in Dubai. It's amazing to live here. I love it, bro. Amazing. They've done a very good job. Absolutely amazing. Boom. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. From USA, do you trade today? I hope so. We're looking for a trade. Our intention is to take a trade every single day, but the market has to give us a trade in order to do so. So, yeah. We have been ranging for now over the last, let's say, I think 2 hours. News is coming in like 1 minute, indeed. We have some news coming here. Nothing, nothing spectacular though. This is coming later today. If you close here in 20 seconds right now, this trade is invalidated. I think we're gonna close below. So EURUSD is invalidated for now. Gold is still there. Dollar make a higher high, so why are we looking for a buyer from gold? The dollar needs to make indeed a lower low internally in order for us to get a buy in gold indeed. So we need to start breaking some lows here. The moment we flip and break highs here. What is that one strategy that you follow when trading? So I have two strategies. One is the fixing swarm profile, and the other one is a supply and demand horizontal support or resistance strategy. We're getting closer and closer though, I like it. Highs are not taken out still. As long as these highs are not taken out, everything is still possible here for us. We're holding support here, we're holding support in that zone, we have support at the point of control. There are so many confluences here, it's actually kind of not, it's really hard to break, but if you break it, and you break this whole zone, we might see gold coming down though, like seriously coming down towards the 1815 level, like somewhat here, this particular zone. So then we have a lot more downside potential from there. We're holding on towards it now, we're holding on. And that's why there are still some possibilities to look for upside potential here. Crucial level, that's why we don't short from here, especially not for gold now. But below this, yeah, potentially. Below the 1920, yeah, much more potential there. I mean, dollar is preparing for something. You can see it right now. I think you see it too, Thomas. Dollar is preparing for something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still fighting off a fly. He came back. Yeah, what I'm looking at for dollar is actually if they move up a little bit more, they will take out the previous weekly high, and I think they will sell their positions to the previous weekly high, and then we're gonna dump for at least like, let me see, like 50 pips or so, and I think then he can have an amazing push on gold and euro, because I'm waiting for that as well.
Yeah.
For them to go back up, but they might want to take out that previous weekly buy side liquidity first. That might be the case. But let's see. Maybe they switch earlier, but we need to wait a little bit.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, we have the CPI coming on a Thursday, so. You know, this is all preparation again. Same as what we've seen with the NFP when we were trading on a Friday. When you catch that monster trade with the community here. On a Thursday we had the NFP. We had that stream, the last stream, same thing, consolidation. All because of the news coming up here. So do take that in consideration, guys. You have the CPI coming. If there is nothing happening, you think the market is acting very strange. It's actually quite normal during times of massive news events where you have the NFP, then you have the CPI coming, the inflation data is coming out this week, which is the most important news actually for the dollar and for the overall economy in general. So it's coming soon. And do take that in consideration. Ricardo says, just add me as a friend. How to join a V3 if you can enter on Discord. It's very strange. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I have no idea what's happening here. Have you been in our Discord before? If that's the case, maybe something went wrong there. I really don't know what it is. Some people have some issues with entering Discord. What also can help is that you download the app. If you try it on your phone. And not on a browser, if that's the case. But it's very strange. I heard this issue more often here. However, if you look at today, we have a lot of new people in our community here. Brian Wu just entered right here. Suela, Irenka, Leikan, all guys welcome here. There is no volume in USD. Ahab says that. Yeah, gold as well at the moment. We're gonna give it 20 more minutes here. 20 more minutes for this potential long here on gold. That's it. Tomorrow's the last day of your life till next week. No, we're gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna be here Wednesday, Thursday as well. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Friday I work in Discord. Don't mean to be so naive. Both of you guys are Dutch. Do you also stream in Dutch? No. No, my Dutch is getting so bad lately. I have not been living in the Netherlands for a long period of time. So I'm starting to lose... that's no joke. I started to lose some of my Dutch here. My Dutch grammar. A little bit. I just need to live in the Netherlands for a week and it's back though. Very easy. Frozen Soul says, I really learned not to gamble on the market anymore with you. I have a tactic, but it was almost impossible to stick to it. Every engulfing candle or every big push, I was opening trades and losing them. I was trying to get my loss back and losing more that way. Great, brother. Amazing. For subscribers to Limitless, can we catch you on a Friday? So we specially take some time for crypto on a Friday. So one day a week we do crypto. Because crypto is showing a lot of potential for the future. And we're preparing big time for already in another market as well. Just because of the potential. And everything that it has to offer here. Big things are coming, big changes are coming to the world. Crypto is going to play a major part into it. It's a very minor market still. That's a lot of upside potential. So if you are diving deep into it now, there is no better way to start and build the right foundation. Because next year, you know, everyone could start talking about crypto again. And it could come back completely. It's summer right now. So there is a little, it's a little bit easier. But after summer, we expect a lot more volume to come into the market and really, you know, take things to the next level there. So we're preparing the community. Everyone who's interested in trading crypto can join us for free by going to the instruction manual and requesting VIP access. And we give away free signals. We have our man Tim in the building. He gave us amazing signals. I think we're up around 27 R now on all the trades that he gave. The VIP signals are right here. With explanations, with everything taken. You can join it practically by getting into our Discord and getting access. And then we have one live stream on Friday. Win for all the mods in the chat. Well, if you keep growing like this, guys, we need more moderators. So, just saying. Rafael, Thomas, Gavin doing an amazing job. Dollar breakout. Yes, is dollar still pushing? And dollar is still pushing, like you said.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Yeah. The previous weekly high is at 843 as the last three numbers, and we're at 762 now. Almost there.
So once we break this high here, indeed. Yeah, we can flip and break and liquidity low, and that could give us the volume. The question is, will the volume be here? That's the most important part today. Ryan, who are the trades we can watch out for as a limitless subscriber? Yeah, Thomas, you're an animal. Talk a little bit about the other traders in our community that you've been working with lately.
So lately, I've been working with a small group of people, what we call the elite members and the elite team members, where we discuss and where we go over key gems and everything like that. As long as I guess they get a lot of gems as well from me and from everyone else, because of course they are an elite group and we're working together to create an amazing team. And we have Stove, we have Summerboy, we also have Ivy, and massive respect for Ivy as well, for the lady in our team. And then we have way more, let's say it like that. We have a lot of people that are we are building together and that are part from our elite team. I don't know if they're here in the chat right now, but if they are, let me know where you guys are. I know they are in the Discord right now. They're in the Discord as well. They're in the Discord chilling with me and Lorenzo. But yeah, that's our elite team. And they make sure that we have a daily bias ready every morning before the trading pit starts. So I don't know if you could show it to them, Lorenzo, our daily bias channel.
Mm-hmm.
And we are actually working on expanding that as well. Right now it's only based on EUR USD, but we are going to expand it sooner or later. We're going to expand it even more. And this is just, I mean, if you look at it, how clean it is, the value is just insane. How much you get from it, how much you can learn from it. It's insane. It's insane value. So yeah, as everyone can see. But yeah. Yeah, that's the elite. That's the elite members. That's the elite team that we have. By the way, looking at Euro USD right now, they swiped out that the Friday low now, and we can see that they closed pretty bullish.
We still need to break the high here though. The now 109.560. That's what we're looking for. I love it, Thomas. Thank you so much here, guys. And if you guys are fully committed to, you know, dive a little bit deeper and to get access to more information and, you know, more potential trades, I'm going to open a new Signal channel where these trades will be given out. We call this the point of control channel because of that particular indicator. If you want to know how that indicator works, then, you know, go back into the into my channel and look at the only indicator you need. We use it for gold, we use it for Forex. It works very well. It's not only the indicator, of course. There are a lot of other things you need to know, but it's a good foundation. If you get a good understanding of these other metrics, variables and stuff, I can help you out a lot. But I can give you the best setups as well there. So if you're fully committed to change something or you want something new, go to the Get V3 access right here in our channel. Click on the link and activate your rule. And you will see a lot of other channels popping up here. Dollar is going for it. We're almost there, bro. Almost breaking that high here.
Almost.
Still holding our GJ trade. Waiting for the high to be broken. It's an important layer. Dollar needs to then either flip or take out the high here. It doesn't have to take out the previous weekly high, in my opinion, but can also be rejected right here and break a low. But if you swipe the weekly high and we create a lower low after that straight away, yeah, that's a good sign. That would be a nice extra confirmation. We have 12 more minutes till the 30-minute closure. Oh, so far gold has still been holding up very nicely above the point of control. Very, very nicely. There are so many higher time frame confluences as well here that hold support. All kinds of things to take into consideration when looking at the lower time frames as well. Thursday, we're gonna trade live CPI. I can't wait. I'm excited for this as well for you guys. Who's gonna be here Thursday for the CPI? Let me know.
Quite interesting. Someone said in the chat, if I'm correct, Krook, I guess, or I don't really know how to say it, said, what's interesting, my potential stop loss on the planned EUR long would have been exactly at the recent low. This happens so often lately on my analysis on different pairs. Market makers know what they are doing. I find it quite interesting because we did a session in the V3 about this, how to anticipate where price is going. So you know what liquidity is, so you know where they're selling their positions.
Yeah.
So you can make use of that. We actually did a session of that in the V3. For the people that are in the V3, I see a lot of people that are on the V3. Who thought that those sessions that we do, the last 3 Monday sessions, were actually key to success? The missing pieces, how we want to call them. It's actually quite interesting that a lot of people, they still struggle with that.
I mean, it's very understandable, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's all made in a way of an illusion, right? So they want to trick your mind into thinking that what you're doing is correct, but in the end, it's not correct. It's quite funny. But yeah.
All right, 10 more minutes. We're gonna see 10 more minutes if there is enough volume here, and otherwise, the market. I see the market correctly as that. If that's the case, and if nothing is happening here for now, because that means that we have been not moving for like 2.5 hours. Bruce says, just do the opposite of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about this though is like, okay, if that's the case, what about the risk management? So where are you going to put your stop loss? And where are you going to put your take profit? Jordan says, yay, Thursday. I swear I met you in Canggu in 2018 December. Damn, bro, I think that's possible. That's absolutely possible, bro. 5 years ago, I was in Canggu indeed. In December. That's when I came for the first time to Bali. In which time training session are you training live? New York. New York. I try to do London sometimes. I want to do London sometimes as well in the future. To be honest, I'm gonna do it a little bit more often. But for now, we're sticking with New York. If anything changes, sometimes here and there, we might be doing a session in a London session somewhere spontaneously. But New York is our foundation. 7 a.m. EST every day, except Friday. Why are in Bali? It's currently better than where I come from. Better life circumstances and everything like that. Yeah. So like we said before, shorting here is just for us to risk. It was too risky for us here. Not shorting into daily levels. Too many conflicts coming together. The only thing that I'm looking for is a long. Therefore, the volume has to be here. The close is going to be here in 7 minutes. We might see something happening. Dollar is currently coming up. We need to break the lows for the dollar and then the highs for gold. Why do you think gold will go higher? Because there are so many confluences there in that scenario. But if gold doesn't go higher and we break the lows, then we're looking for shorts below the 1920s, because then you will break serious levels right here. You break this at the point of control, you break this daily trend line, horizontal support. All these layers come together. In this case, we're almost there. How much is the cost of living in Bali? I love to move there with my girlfriend, fully focused on trading. What goals do you think I have to achieve before making that move? You can live very cheaply. Very, very cheaply if you want to. I'm talking about $1,000 a month. You could live in Bali. That's still a lot of money for a lot of people, so don't get me wrong. But you will live a good life in Bali if you have that money and you make this money online. Doesn't, no luxurious stuff, but just, the basics, the beautiful nature, a nice place, clean, you name it. Good food. That's the minimum though, yeah. Okay, 30 minute. There we go. I like this. I like this. I like what I see here. Starting to look better. Dollar starting to look too weaker. Is it clean or pollution? No, it's pretty clean. Bali is pretty clean. Lorenzo, does the indicator works on indices? Yeah, indices as well. Let me see if I can find it right now. Four minutes till closure, so we have some time. So this is one range, for example. And look at what we have here. The value area low. What a surprise, what a surprise. Consolidation, the expansion, the retracement, continuation, retracement. New range created internally. We broke out of this internal range. So you have this range right here. You have a new range. When you broke out of this range here, we came back one more time to where? The point of control. Point of control, sell off from point of control. This was the range before that breakout. Right here. And then we saw a nice sell-off from there. So we broke structure to the downside. We pulled back. We came into the point of control. And from there, massive sell-off to the downside. Second time. So 1, 2, coming down all the way. Never came back. Crazy. Crazy stuff. It's simple, it's effective, you need a lot of patience for it, but if you see it and it plays out, you can turn into months, you can get into monster trades from there. Volume is coming in, okay, good. 1 minute for closure. Dollar is not weak enough though. Dollar needs to follow up here. How are the taxes in Bali? Indonesia in general is pretty good. I clear 10k per month on my day job. How much would you suggest starting trading with if I want to give up my day job of 2,500 per week? Depends on what your liabilities are. So what are your monthly expenses? And what do you spend? What do you save? What is the balance sheet like, pretty much? Okay, dollar is slowing down, but we have still this zone for the dollar. Gold is slowing down. Sorry, dollar is slowing down, but we still have this zone. So keep a close eye on gold. We're not in yet. We're gonna remove it for now, but we're looking at a long potentially soon. Dollar needs to break through here. It's not there yet, guys. The dollar is still too... dollar really needs to start breaking a low here. Okay, time to close our GJ trade. Almost. Also very soon here. Lorenzo, what about the insects? Yeah, you have insects here. It's not too bad though. It's not too bad though.
I saw something about spiders in the sky. Is that correct?
Spiders in the sky? No, that's not correct.
Or is that like in Australia only? Do they have like the
no, there are no
on the
spiders
electric
in the
cables?
sky.
And you have those, you know? I don't know. I saw I saw a video about it. I don't know if it was in Bali or in Australia, but there were like hundreds of spiders that building a web above on the electricity cables was actually.
Oh no,
yeah.
We're kind of good here with actually insects. It's actually not bad at all here.
I bet.
Have you visited the Gold Coast in Australia? Yes. Yeah, I love the Gold Coast. It's a great place. I've been to all the standard places. Service Paradise. That area. Service Paradise. Where I've been as well. Currumbin. I lived in Currumbin for a couple months. If you know Currumbin. Yeah. Small town. Okay. The volume is absolutely dead, guys. There is nothing to do here. Unfortunately, that's the case. That's the game. CPI this week. I'm gonna close my my GJ position as well around this level. We're still below it. I'm gonna close another 50% of it. Total closure of around 3.5k, 3.5k USD. Done. There we go. Close more of our GJ position now. We have now closed around 70%. Man, no, this is the market is absolutely trash at the moment too. Euro USD, gold. There's just not enough volume right now in the market to make a move here. We need volume, we need volatility. All right, that's it. That's how we play the game here. Currency is sweet, yes. Currency is sweet indeed. I love currency as well. Let me guys show you a little trick here in regards to crypto. We have Bitcoin, of course, but we want to see some secret information how to analyze the market. You guys know how to use the correlations, right? We have the dollar index, we have gold. We have the dollar index, we have the Euro USD. In crypto, you have what we call not the dollar index. We have the tether dominance. The tether dominance is a polar opposite from usually polar opposite from Bitcoin. So if you look at the tether dominance here, okay, you look at Bitcoin here, and you put them together, and you flip Bitcoin around, what do we see here? The same exact chart. Very, very similar. So we use multiple charts to analyze Bitcoin. So if you can get where tether dominance is going, which nobody's using, almost nobody's using the tether dominance, then it's easier to predict the potential outcome of Bitcoin as well. You have total 2, total 1, total market. A lot of charts that we use to make very accurate predictions, more even better than what you have with the dollar index and the euro and that type of stuff, because we cannot track all the data in Forex or in the overall market here. Why? There's so much institutional data we don't have access to. But in crypto, everything is open source, so everything is traceable, everything is trackable here. But that's why Friday we have a crypto stream every Friday where we talk about it. We show you by format already proof with signals, free signals, like that you can take. They've been taken already. I think we have already taken over 30 trades, 27R profit. And we have created a full course that you can access all for free. What you need to do is you need to go to this section here, read the instructions, you sign up to one of an affiliate links, you deposit $100. The $100 you can use for the signals, whatever you want to do with it. And then you can request access, and we follow up from there. The correlations are key here, not just in Forex, also in crypto here. So just so you know here. So let's see where gold is at one more time. And there we go. Let's go to here, back. There's not enough volume. There's not enough volume here to push us up here, to give us in a trade. We're really forcing a trade right now here. If we're going to enter a trade today, or right here, then we're really forcing something. That's what I feel like is happening here. There is absolutely not much volume, not much happening at the moment. So do take that in consideration. If you still want to look for a trade here, then you can go and enter around this range and then put your stop loss below and target the liquidity above. But it's a really forced trade, and I don't feel comfortable with it for you guys as well. We want to see volume, we want to make trades, we want to make money together. I get it, but we play with the rules by the market, right? And that's what we need to do here. CPI is coming this week, so it makes a tremendous amount of sense as well here. Overall, Thomas, thanks for today. As always. Man, you guys are the best. We're going to open our new channel, the Point of Control channel, in our Discord. So if you're in a V3, you can get access to that as well. This is going to be massive in regards to the trades that we have been taking here. DJ is a great example. But you have seen a lot of volume profile indicating trades today. Like how it works, why it works, how it bounces. I really recommend to watch this video and dive into it. The only indicator you need to trade in gold Forex. I truly believe that this could make a massive difference in your trading by understanding just this indicator here, understanding how volume works. And I'm not talking about time volume, I'm talking about level volume here, okay? I'm gonna be back tomorrow again, every single day, as much as possible, 7 a.m. EST, New York time. If you guys are here tomorrow, let me know I'm committed. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna do the same thing over and over again. At some point, we're gonna get back into our trading as well here. But we cannot force anything, especially when the market is dead, or the volume is dead. Nothing happening. All right, back tomorrow. And again, thank you for today. We reached an amazing target. Absolutely amazing. Let me refresh this beautiful sheet here real quick. And we're achieving goals together. Big things together here. Wow. Another 300 subs today and almost 900 likes. So I'm very proud of you guys. See you tomorrow. And back soon with a new analysis. And we keep going. We never give up. Let's go.
See you later, guys.